What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Man, let me say this. We have reached a point where views and clout and view driving content has taken precedent over um, integrity. It's taken precedent over respect, character, and the main thing that pushes us who are in particular spaces, whether it be a musical space, whether it be a social media space, the thing that pushes us is that drive for clout, that drive for the kind of content that's going to gain attention and bring attention to yourself and to your platform. The issue is it's the type of content, it's the more controversial, it's the more disrespectful, it's the more um, integrity lacking content that seems to be more attractive to the people, which makes the content creator look at it like, hmm, so that's all I gotta do is do this and do this and do that and say that, and that will bring the people, into my world. Um, so in a sense, we have become like a modern day tabloid media entity in terms of, you know, like I say, podcasters, rappers, um, other aspects of entertainment that I'm forgetting about. Even politics, they clout chasing in all form. They clout chasing in the pulpit, you know, whatever has to be done for shock value and things of that nature. So we've become like a tabloid. And for those that might be too young to even, I guess, know what that term means, I don't see how you couldn't, but, just in case you do or you don't, um, back in the days, they would have these magazines like the National Enquirer and things of that nature, and they would be in the grocery store, and they would always have these shocking uh, covers where they would have celebrities, and the president's wife has an affair with an alien. It'd be something crazy like that, and just off of the title, it's gonna make you look. So it was clickbait long before you could click. So you would it was flick bait because you flicking the pages now. You standing in line with your groceries, reading through the tabloid, and now we find ourselves doing the same thing on social media, on our podcasts and things like that. And it's a very dangerous game because we can find ourselves getting lost. We can find ourselves getting so lost in uh, the success of the content, meaning not successful from a standpoint of where it's good, respectful content, just successful the fact that yeah, it got some views because controversy sells. You know, mostly mostly negative things they sell and they drive content. So we get caught up and lost in that and think, okay, I'm doing it right, I'm popping off. But how important is the clout? And is the clout worth dying for in some cases? Is the clout worth losing credibility as a man or as a woman in some cases? Is the clout worth uh, destroying somebody else with your content? Somebody might catch a stray because you heard something you don't even know. Is the clout worth being that type of a dude or female? Yeah, I know the answer. Some people say, yeah, hell yeah, the clout is worth it. Because one thing that comes along with it a lot of times with the clout comes the money. But just like our money ain't good money, our clout ain't good clout. Because, you still got to walk the street. And there are people who, if they are the recipient of the negative aspects of your content, then there's certain people that'll take it, and certain people that's gonna feel some kind of way, and there's other people that'll move on and that'll act on it. So you, in a sense, over time, you start to put a target on your back. We see it with different people all the time. And the question we'd have to ask is it worth maneuvering and moving around like that, not knowing where it's going to come from based on what you said? Is it worth that for the money and for the clout? And clearly, many people have made the decision to say that, yeah, it is. Because they figure like, hey, what else would I be doing to get the money in the cloud anyway? What else would I be doing besides this? So I take my chances. But we always got to understand the principles of seed planting. And you plant certain types of seed, they bear certain types of fruit at some point, and that fruit could be good or it could be bad. So if it's that important to you, then you got to be willing to deal with whatever consequences that follow and that come along with that. And those things are not always good. But but for me, it's more so about, of course, it's about respecting myself, but it's also more so about respecting other people, man. I don't like to have people name in my mouth. I don't like to just be going around. If your name is in my mouth, I want to make sure that what I'm saying about you is positive or is real, even if I have a problem with the person who I'm speaking on, or a problem with something that they did. And even then, it's going to be in a general sense, because if it's something that's ain't none of my business, I'm not going to, you'll never know I knew it. But we want to, we know that kind of content, it's too boring, it's not popular, and we understand that those who take that mantle, we understand that. But just out of love and concern for those who don't get down, who move the opposite of that, man, you got to be careful with that. Be careful with that, because we've seen people doing these dumb pranks and get beat up, walking the streets, messing with people in the street. We've seen people get injured real bad, killed, doing stuff like that, and it's all because once we get this footage, we're gonna pop off, we're gonna go viral. But you don't want to go viral for the wrong reasons, and you go viral in the moment that you don't even get to see yourself do it. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments, and I appreciate it. Always subscribe to the channel and check out the new episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast, which dropped tonight. 2-year anniversary show. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to both channels, and I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.